Alright, Shalom, coming back with another lesson, Lord's willing. This lesson is edifying. First, I want to start off with calling upon our power. Call halal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Shalom to the hopefully elect across the four corners of the earth. Coming back with another lesson. I'm going to call this, man, but the fearful. But the fearful, man. But the fearful, but the fearful, because a lot of our people won't come in. A lot of our brothers, Jakes, like we out here for the Israelite men mainly, man. A lot of Jakes won't come into the truth because they're a lot. I pay attention, you know what I'm saying? They won't come into the truth because one way or another they're fearful of whatever, and he's an infidel, But the fearful, man, they're gonna have their part in the lake of fire, man, because those fearful, that's why you can't be entangled too much with the world, because those fearful men, they're going to be fearful, and they're probably going to give you over to these Edomites, man, when the time comes to the times where they cause all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. So the fearful are going to have their part in the lake of fire, man. And this is also just to condemn you, because to condemn those that don't believe, and then to go in what the Lord meant by being fearful, because the Lord ain't gonna have us out here forever, man. 2/3 of our people not gonna continue to sin, man, and get away with it forever, man. No, the Lord is gonna deal with you like a heathen on this side. He's gonna deal with you like a heathen. That's what the scriptures tell us to do. If a brother don't, matter of fact, the Lord is tired of 2/3 of our people's stuff. Cast them out as a heathen. Is it? Matthew 18:17, and if he shall, Matthew 18:15. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone. If he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother. But if he will not hear thee, then take with thee one or two more, that in the mouth of the two or three witnesses every word may be established. And if he shall neglect to hear them, tell it unto the church. But if he neglect to hear the church, let him be unto thee as an heathen man, and a publican. So what do the Lord look at as 2/3 of our people? They look at them as heathens. So the fearful, man, if you fearful, man, and you don't want to come into the truth, even the unbelieving, as it says in Revelations 21, Revelations 21 and 8. I'm going to get 7. He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his God, and he shall be my son. But the fearful and unbelieving, shall have their part in the lake of fire, which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. So this is just to go into it, man. Amos 9, Amos 8, Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. All right. He's going to send a famine of the word, man. Because the scriptures say in Ecclesiastes, pride was not made for man. The Creator never wanted us to be arrogant. The Israelites are going to be in the lake of fire. They're going to get zapped by Yahweh Shai. It is what it is. Because the Lord is tired of he's not going to, the scriptures say his name is not going to be defiled. So 2/3 of our people are going to die like heathens, man. Yes, that's what we prophesy. That's what we preach. 2/3 of our people are going to die like heathens. They're going to get killed by the sword. They're going to die. All right. Amos. Verse 12, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the Lord, to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. In that day shall the fairy virgins and young men faint for thirst. So they're going to be seeking, and they're not going to find us, bro. You know, they're going to seek, and they're not going to find us. You know, said the Lord. And he's not going to send a famine of bread, and not in a famine of land, nor thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. He's going to take his prophets out, you know, off the highways and byways, and you know, however the Lord chooses to do it, and you not going to continue to make fun of the Lord. It's just, no, it's not going to go that way no more for you. Because I remember, you know, our people, the 2/3 of our people, to be honest, they've always kind of been a problem. They have, even in the time of David. You know, they were jealous of David. They hated him. They hated the king. When, you know what King Solomon said? He said, don't curse the king, man. You're not supposed to ever hate your brother. You're not supposed to do any abominable things. But if anything, that's what these times are for now. At least now the Lord died, so you can't, you know, we in the flesh, so you can't be perfect. But now you putting the Lord to an open shame, you know. So look, man. 2/3 of our people are about to die like heathens, man, and they're not gonna find the word of the Lord, man. And you know the natural response is when Jacob's trouble come, they're gonna start looking for the word. They're gonna be like, oh, you know, well, you know a nigga, man. You know how they is, man. They're gonna try to act like they always was trying to. They like, you know, they was waiting to the right time. You know, oh, I changed my mind. You know, a person that thinks they're wise, that's not gonna happen. The Lord is not gonna allow that to happen, because he gets angry. The Lord gets furious, like he gets angry, and his name is Alashaji. That they called the heathens call him a demon-like terror. So our people finna have to face that, you know, because they actually have been a problem since Moses. They actually have been a problem since the times of Moses. Since the beginning of our nation, our people have been a problem. So what the Lord is about to do is he's about to show them who he really is as far as anger goes. And on this go around, them and the heathens, they're all gonna die together. If the heathens ain't righteous, you know, all of our people, all that do wickedly are finna have to deal with the wrath of the Lord. The scriptures say that take the MOTB, they're gonna have to drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh that is poured out without mixture. It doesn't matter if you are Ishmaelite, it don't matter if you are Moabite, it doesn't matter if you are Israelite or Edomite. You're gonna have to deal with the judgment of the Lord. So the fearful, you know, because a lot of, you know, when that time comes, they're gonna start looking for us. You know how that's gonna go. You know that the common sense will tell you, well, the scriptures do say, are people going to be willing? You know, good and darn well, the African Americans, you know, in that time, they so proud to where they think that that's going to actually work. They think that they are actually going to get away with, you know, their wickedness. You know, they think they're gonna they think they're gonna outsmart the Lord, and it's not gonna happen. So the fearful and the unbelieving, because, you know, I just want to go into that, man. You know, because it just proves that you know, because they're gonna be fearful in that time. You know, because they ain't gonna want to die. They don't want to face death, you know, or judgment from the Lord. You know. So they're going to continue to try to outsmart the Lord, but it's not going to work that way. The Lord is going to have it to where if you don't want to believe, if you don't want to be righteous, if you don't want to fear the Lord, if you want to fear man, you want to eat, drink, and be merry like in the days of Noah, you're going to die like that. So yes, I'm going to call this video, but the fearful, man, you know, because, hey man, we're just broken records, really. Just finding different video lessons to make about. You know, I mean, honestly, you know, because you know, this is you're gonna have to face that. You have to face the reality that Esau is gonna. This stuff is reality, man. You can't be offended when Jacob's trouble comes. You can't be offended when the scriptures say, some of you gonna be cast into prison. You can't be fearful of that. You have to understand that that's gonna happen, so the Lord can destroy people, man. So also, so that our people not gonna go unpunished. No one's going unpunished. Not the heathens, not the Israelites. Not on this go around. This is the last, if you will, butt whooping from the Lord, for our people. And after that, they're going to have to come back in everlasting shame and contempt under the first fruits of the kingdom and 1/3. So with that, I want to say, call halal, Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahweh Shah Ba'asham Kakadash, the promise to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom.